Welcome to another edition of Carroll's Corner, brought to you by Flagship Cruises and Events. Coach, if there's a young man aptly named, it's the all-way player for Damon Baldwin up at Ramona. His name is Derek Diamond, and Coach, he does a lot of things well for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, well, we're going to use the last name Diamond for a second, because from what I understand, on the diamond, the baseball diamond, he is the top prospect in the state of California. That he's a pitcher, that he's incredible, has a great chance to be drafted and make that perhaps his future career, and yet he's playing high school football. What does that tell you about? In the day of specialization, where everybody takes their little skills and goes and does their own thing, here's a guy who's at the top of his game in one sport, playing another sport, because I think he's a team guy. I think he likes playing with these guys.
He likes to play football.
He enjoys the experience. He wants the whole experience. Kids, more of you should be doing that out there. This guy is a role model for that.
All right, so we're looking at him. If he could throw a baseball, are the mechanics similar to what he's going to do here with the football?
No, and let's go ahead and pause for a quick second. So throwing a football and throwing a baseball both require a strong arm, but it's a totally different deal. In pitching, you're going to bring your arm in and you're going to bring your shoulder down. In throwing a football, you're going to bring your arm back, you're going to rotate your shoulders across, and you're going to throw the ball. Depending on whether it's a high throw or a flat throw, you're going to change the angle of your elbow. Totally different thing. And I wanted to show, first of all, his mechanics. We know he's an outstanding pitcher. The mechanics of throwing what we call a roof ball, a ball that has air underneath it with touch. Let's watch this, because he does it exceptionally well. And pause. So here's a setup. Great feet setup, okay? Great hips, slight knee bend, nice and loose. Ball is comfortably at shoulder level above the right chest. Eyes are downfield, right where they should be. He's in perfect position. You can see by the eyes, he's throwing the ball here. Okay, now the question is he throwing it flat or is he throwing it with elevation? The shoulder will tell and the finish will tell. And let's watch. And pause. And we can see right there, if you want to go one step further, we can see right there that he has finished the throw with a elbow in, a high shoulder, which is telling us we're getting the elevation and the roof. And now it's put touch on it. Perfect touch, perfect pass on the post. That looks like an easy throw. That's not an easy throw. Let's watch it again. See everything that I was just talking about. So we've got the drop, the feet, the hips, the release, the high shoulder, the arm, inside arm pulls back. Everything is exactly the way it should be.
No pun intended, Coach. He threw a strike.
He threw a strike.
All right.
But it was a high strike.
Yes. So now in the gun.
In the gun. So we've all seen a zillion zone read plays. So just a reminder, in zone read, a zone run is where two work for two. So these guys are all going to work together, work together, work together. Everything's moving this way. Running back moves this way, and the read is on the end man on the line of scrimmage. So the quarterback sticks the ball in the stomach, and he reads the defender to see if he gets up the field, hand the ball off, or if he chases, keep the ball. He makes the wrong read.
Oh,
but let's see what happens. And pause. So what do we got? Everybody's down. A defensive end up the field.
Stays home.
That's give the ball.
Right.
But I think this guy's a pitcher. He's a quarterback. He's their punter. He's their place kicker. He plays DB. I think he likes the ball in his hands or his foot, for that matter. He keeps the ball and does exactly what a great athlete is supposed to do, make the first guy miss. So make him miss, and then it's end zone.
That is interesting.
That's a guy that likes the football, and deservedly so, or the baseball, and deservedly so.
Well,
and you know what, for me, I'm telling him bad read, good job.
All right, our last example is on the defensive side of the ball. Coach, I believe he's up here at the top of the screen. Oh.
Yeah, so like we're saying, this guy does everything. He's a top flight baseball player. He's a quarterback. He's your punter. He's your kicker. He's your place kicker. He's also their corner. I mean, this guy doesn't leave the field. Obviously, he loves sports. He loves athletics. He loves being with his teammates. And let's talk about back pedals for a second. So he's going to get himself into a back pedal. Back pedal means that the DB, one step at a time, kind of like you're mowing grass with the tops of your toes, one step at a time is going to try and maintain his depth, read the quarterback, because the quarterback has the ball, have route awareness. They're in a 3-deep coverage. 1, center field is closed, and 2 and 3. 3-deep coverage. So he's got the outside third of the field. All right? So back pedal, read the quarterback, route awareness, stay as long as you can in your back pedal so that you don't have to turn and run, which means you can't read the quarterback anymore. Let's see what happens. Stay in your back pedal. Pause. Stay in your back pedal. Because he did a great job of staying in his back pedal, he can continue to read route awareness. He has a short under route and a deep vertical seam route, and he's going to be able to make the play on number 2 because he can not only make the play, but hit the high point, go up and get the ball. Looks like he's done that before on probably the football field and the baseball field. Great back pedal, great distance in his strides, and that creates separation that allows him to read the quarterback and break on the ball.
All right, that is Derek Diamond from Ramona High. He was in Carroll's Corner. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.